Oh yeah, we were talking about the thumbnail. I guess there wasn't more to that thought, actually.
Glad you brought it up. Oh, it's now finally a little bright over here.
Oh yeah,
it's not dark.
It slowly gets more and more brighter, and then suddenly it's just all bright. I think after you get like 50 shines or something.
Oh, okay.
How would you feel to be launched out of a cannon?
Dead. I'd probably die.
I'd probably die. Oh, look how fast that fucking Ferris wheel's going.
Oh my god.
It's not even going that fast when you actually get in the park. For some reason, outside of the park, it's like 1,000,000 miles an hour. 1,000,000. This is a red coin level. These pirate ships do not look safe at all.
No. What if they were going as fast as the Ferris wheel was a second ago?
None of these rides look safe.
No, because like
what is this? You can like spray them and they open, but like, do you just stand on it and?
What's the appeal here?
What's the ride? I didn't like these pirate ships. There's no seat.
There's just nothing about them.
Nothing to lock you in. And they go upside down. So what's the... You just die. There's a red coin there. This one's kind of annoying, but... Like, that happens. But otherwise, it's not that hard.
Did you go to a lot of amusement parks?
I was gonna say... yes. No, I saw a video recently of a fair ride breaking, and it makes me not want to go to the fair ever again. Because those rides are just built in like a day.
Exactly. That's what's scary about them.
And some joker shared a video on Facebook that I wish I never saw.
Oh yeah. Of
one of the rides like breaking off in midair.
Oh my god.
And people flying off. Yeah, I wish I never saw that. Oh fuck, I didn't even see that guy. But yeah.
Yeah, those are the only rides I've ever been on. Was our
oh
fairs.
Really? Just the fair?
I mean, I hate heights, so I don't go to roller coasters.
You should check out Six Flags. They weren't built in a day. They're a lot more trustworthy.
So yeah, we went to those. Was it? Yeah, it was us who went to the. The fair. We went to like one of those rides that are just like rotates like a clock, and you go like all the way up, and then they'll stay there, and then you get dropped down.
That's the ride in the video. No joke.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's like I've ridden this ride. Holy shit!
I could have died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't an our fair, but some fair.
It doesn't matter where it was.
Just doesn't matter. It could happen to you. But yeah. What was that one ride that looked like a Ferris wheel? And it's like, okay, but then all the carts start going upside down.
Oh, hell yeah.
And, like, I almost rode it, and then I saw that, and I was like, never mind.
Yeah, no, that looked like the biggest piece of shit ever. It was like a
you're just in a cage.
Yeah, they look like cages that were constructed out of, like, shopping mall baskets. And then they're like...
That's the best description, honestly.
And, like, how a Ferris wheel is, it's jointed to the rest of it on its center of gravity.
Yeah, Ferris wheel doesn't go upside down.
Right, but this one's like a little higher, not even a little higher, but a lot higher than its center of gravity. So like whenever it gets to a certain point, it just like flips.
Yeah.
And you're upside down for a period of time I'd rather not be.
Well, I don't even know if they strap you in because you're just in a cage.
Yeah.
Do you just get thrown around in a cage? It looked like a lawsuit.
I think I've got a picture of it somewhere, and I'll try to put that up.
Oh yeah, because I don't know if we're explaining it well.
No.
But I was gonna say, Six Flags. I used to really like roller coasters. I don't know what I'm stuck to. I used to really like roller coasters. I used to go to Six Flags like all the time because my dad would like get me out of like the last day of school.
Oh really?
Would like call me out, and then we would go to Six Flags. God damn it, Mario, stay on the ship. And there's one ride, the Titan, which is a roller coaster. It's like the tallest roller coaster there. And there's one point where it goes in a circle 3 times. and like the G-force is so strong that I literally almost black out on like the third one. Yeah, so I don't really want to ride that again.
Yeah.
And then I haven't gone since they redid the Texas Giant, but the old Texas Giant is a death machine because it's a wooden roller coaster that just rattles the whole ride. What the? Why are you hovering? And it just hurts you for 2 minutes.
It's a device that's made to just hurt you.
They've redone it, and it's supposed to be smoother now. I haven't gone since. But yeah, and Shockwave is a really good one. That one has 2 loops, but yeah, I remember being really scared of roller coasters, and then I rode one, and it was fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say the one that we did at the fair was like probably 3 years ago, I think.
Yeah,
it was the first time I'd ever been on a ride like that, and I enjoyed it. So maybe I would be up to a roller coaster, maybe, but probably not a carny roller coaster.
Do what I did as a kid and start with there's one called the Judge Roy Scream.
A Judge Roy Scream?
Yeah, and it's a wooden coaster, and it only goes up and down. There's no loops or anything, but it's really fun. That's a good first roller coaster. It's not too crazy. And then I really like the Batman one. Am I just bad at this game? I really like.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I really like the Batman one because that's one where your feet are suspended. My dad hates that one, but I like it. But there is one I won't go on, and I think it's the Mr. Freeze, because that one just goes straight up and then you fall backwards.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that. Isn't there one that they have that goes like a little bit more than 90 degrees straight down? It goes
yeah.
Is that the same one, Mr. Freeze?
That might be it. I'm not gonna try that one.
No.
I'm still afraid of that one for some reason.
No, not for some reason, for a good reason.
I mean, look at it. But yeah, it's been a long time. I want to go back. There's probably a bunch of new rides now.
When I was a kid, at our elementary school, they had an AR contest.
Oh yeah.
Where you had to read a certain amount of books and then take a quiz on them, and then you get if you get enough passing grades. There was one, I don't remember what grade I was in, but they had a contest that was you can get 4 Six Flags Over Texas tickets if you're the best. That was the first prize. And I actually won. I got.
Oh really?
Yeah, I got the tickets. But you didn't go? But I didn't go. So they gave me the tickets, and I was like, no thanks.
That, I knew, I never tried to do that because I knew my dad would always take me anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I am almost out of water.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I need to go back down. But yeah, I always cheated on those AR test things.
Oh, yeah?
For reference. The AR test is, I don't even know if they still do it.
Probably.
But every 6 weeks you had to have a certain amount of points. And each book in the library had its own AR test that you would have to go on the computer when you're done reading it and take a quiz to, I guess, prove you read it.
Yeah.
Because it's questions about what happened in the book. By the way, if you want to get kids into reading, don't force them to read a book, because then they will hate reading.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But what I would do is I would just cheat. I had every Captain Underpants book. I would just do all of those, and because I've already read these, so I would do 7 books in one day, 7 tests, and just get all the points at once. Or do Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? I've seen that movie a bunch, so I know what happens.
Oh yeah, I did that all the time. I grabbed books of movies that I'd seen.
Yeah.
The problem is you run into movies that have nothing to do with the book, or
yes.
They don't. They do something different.
Yeah.
So whenever people complained about it wasn't the book, it was I have that same complaint because I failed my AR test because of it.
Well, my teacher would get mad at me when she found out you haven't been reading, you can't do that. And it's well, clearly I can, but
because I have.
But I don't want to go home and then still do more stuff. I want to play Mario Sunshine.
Exactly. I remember I used to love reading. I don't know what stopped it, but I used to read all the time.
I've been trying to get back into it.
Evidenced by the fact that I got first prize in elementary school for AR and then didn't didn't take the first prize.
All I really read now is like comics and manga.
Yeah, because it's like pictures.
Because I like the art.
Yeah, I know. Turns out my grandma was really into comic books.
Oh yeah, you found some, didn't you?
Yeah, it was. So we only found a couple of them because they were cleaning out their garage over the summer, and we ran into a couple comic books that she had, and she was just like, "Yeah, I loved reading comic books because it was like a wind down kind of thing.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, and it is a lot easier whenever there's pictures.
Yeah.
So she had a She-Hulk and a Spider-Man comic that was kind of a PSA actually. I'll talk about the Spider-Man one in a little bit.
Okay.
But the She-Hulk one was like the last issue of that She-Hulk run, which is like actually might be worth some money if it wasn't kind of bent up in the corners. And like I didn't know She-Hulk was actually very funny.
Oh really?
Yeah, that last She-Hulk is like the whole thing is like she's addressing the reader and just like, yeah, we didn't sell well and this is your fault.
This is your fault.
And it's like a big Aliens parody,
it's
and then there's some Terminator parody in there, and and the last of it is just like movers come in and say like, all right, so we got to move all your stuff out because you're not going to be in this
cinematic universe,
this weekly issue anymore. Something else is taking up your slot, and then they'll move out. And like the editor is like drawn in and is just like, hi, sorry about this or something like that. But She-Hulk will be moving. So that's a fun read. And the other one is
Spider-Man one.
The Spider-Man PSA is like,
oh fuck,
I don't know when it was made. I could pull it out now, but it's behind a mess of wires. So, it's like a PSA about like this kid is being babysit. And like the babysitter starts getting like friendly, and like Spider-Man comes in and
whoa,
it's like,
wait,
yeah, no, she's like the little kid gets molested by his like older female babysitter,
Spider-Man,
and then Spider-Man comes in and saves him from that, and then like
Jesus,
it gets really awkward, and then Spider-Man had a flashback to whenever he was molested.
What?
Yeah, so Peter Parker was molested by an older gay man, and that's just in the comic. It's like, it's super awkward to read.
Yeah, that sounds like a fun book for kids.
Yeah, I know. Oh man, there are probably better ways to do that.
Spider-Man gets touched.
Yeah.
So I haven't commented on this level at all.
Oh yeah, what are we doing?
These are Yoshi imposters.
Yoshi fakes.
They're draining a life out of these sunflowers. I just killed them all.
How?
By slapping them into the earth.
No, I mean, how are they taking the life force?
I don't know. I guess they're eating their roots.
Oh.
And then they're immediately cured. But once you beat this level, you can use Yoshi now. Because all the Yoshis come back because you killed all the imposters, I guess.
Makes sense.
There was only 5, I guess.
So we get Yoshi now?
Yeah.
Tight.
And you actually need him for the next episode, so Shadow Mario's gonna show up, I think.
With the Shadow Yoshi?
With a real Yosh. Yoshi's weird in this game because he can shoot juice.
Excuse me?
Instead of shooting water, you shoot juice out of Yoshi's mouth. Juice.
Juice.
Juicshi. And if he touches water, he dies.
What?
Which is not true in any other game but this one. He just dies in water. But we gotta get this egg from this little bitch. He's just a little bitch. He just causes problems.
Why doesn't he just appear as Baby Bowser now that you know the truth?
Because he's more agile, I guess. You've seen his stumpy little legs.
Yeah,
his Bowser Jr. legs.
Good point.
Do you like Bowser Jr.?
No.
I hate him. He's annoying.
Yeah. Just everything about him is annoying.
Most of the Koopalings, too. They're annoying.
Yeah, whenever I found out that the Koopalings were also Bowser's kids, I was very confused.
But they're not.
They're not?
No.
But they're Koopalings.
This is from Miyamoto himself. The Koopalings aren't Bowser's children. Bowser Jr. is. The Koopalings are just minions.
Oh.
Even though I'm pretty sure they were called his kids in the old games.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they were.
Apparently they're not. They're just some children. We gotta get a banana.
He recruits children to be his little bosses.
That's why he treats Bowser Jr. with more respect. Doesn't care about the other ones.
He doesn't want to sing anime titties.
Oh, are you talking about the
yeah, the parental
video? Controls? Yeah. Bowser's a dad.
Yeah.
Oh, when you have Yoshi, you can unlock the hotel level.
The hotel. Whoa.
There's a pineapple in here, and you need Yoshi to eat it, just like that. And now you can go in there.
That tongue is weird.
Yeah, you can eat birds.
What?
Yeah. Blue birds will give you blue coins, which if you're doing 100%, you gotta find them. And then green birds give you coins. I don't really need Yoshi right now, I just need to get to back to this level. But yeah.
Are you running any faster than if you were Mario?
No, but he can do a little flutter jump.
Oh, okay.
Yoshi's not used a bunch in this game, but he's there. He's an option.